श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। We shall chant this. स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवं वित् अस्मान् लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति तदप्येष श्लोको। This is the second portion of Ashtama Anuvaka. This also has a lot of question and answers. Acharya clarifies many doubts of the student. Now, yo guhayam nihitaha parame vyomni akashadi karyam srishtva annamayantam tadeva anupravishtaha sa ya iti nirdishyate. Now we saw in the same Upanishad, second Anuvaka also only, that the Paramatma is the one who having created the elements Akashadi Annamayantam Srishtva, the Paramatma having created all the things right from space up to the physical body. Akashadi Annamayantam Karyam, all these effects having Srishtva Tadeva Nupravishat, we saw that. He entered into them. This portion we saw. So, Akashadi Annamayantam Karyam Srishtva Tadeva Anupravishtaha, having entered. He alone. So, he entered into his own Karyam. What is the entry of Paramatma? We saw exhaustively in Upanishad. What is the meaning of Paramatma's entry into his own Karyam or effects of creation? That also we saw. Yo guhayam nihitaha. So, having entered into us, one who is lodged in the cavity of the heart, Akashadi Annamayantam Karyam Srishtva Yo guhayam parame vyomni nihitaha, the one who is lodged in the supreme space within the cavity of the heart, the one. So he is referred as sa ya iti, he who, saha yaha, sayaschayam purushe, he who, That is sa and ya indicating tadeva anupravishtaha sa ya iti nirdishyate. So this is indicated here by the words sa and ya, meaning he who. That is the meaning. He who. Now in this Anuvaka, what is the purpose of Upanishad? To establish the Advaita, non-duality between Jiva and Ishvara. Okay. That is the purpose. So in this Upanishad now it is Sayascha ayam Purusha Yascha asau aditya sayekaha. Now the particular this first sentence says the one who is within this corporeal soul or the body, Adhyatma, within this body, the one who is residing in the body, within the cavity of the heart, in the space, in the cavity, within the cavity of the heart, the one who is residing. And also the one who is residing in the sun, S-U-N. Both are one. That is a statement. So ekaha, these two are one. For that, saha, yaha is the word first explained by Acharya. He who resides, or he who is residing in the heart, and also the one who is residing in the sun, Aditya, both are one. That is to be shown. Why Aditya? All these things will come now. So you have to bear patience. The statement is the one who is within us, within the cavity, within the space, in the cavity of the heart, but is within us, in short, and the one who is seated in the sun, both are one. That is the Upanishad statement and declaration. So saha yaha akashadi annamayantam karyam sruštva tadeva anupravishtaha yaha, and same person, one who is did this, and yo nihitam guhayam parame vyomni, and having after creating all this akashadi annamayantam karyam sruštva, one who had entered in the hearts of all beings and seated there is indicated by the words saha yaha plus iti nirdishyate. Kosau, who is he? The one who has entered. Now again, ayam purushe yascha asau aditye. Now he who is, that is ayam purushe, the one who is in this purusha, ayam purushe, in this purusha. Purusha means purushayanat, the one who is lodged, one who is seated in this body. Ayam purushe, in this purusha, one who is one. Yascha, moreover, and also asau aditye, the one who is in the Aditya, seventh case, Saptami, both are in, lodged in. Saptami Vibhakti. The one who is in the Purusha, the one who is in the. So, Ayam Purushe, yascha asau aditye, yaha paramanandaha srotriya prachaksho nirdishtaha. Now, so he who is in the human being and also who is residing in the sun, that supreme bliss, Paramananda, that supreme bliss, Srotriya Prachakshaha, that which has already said in the beginning, that the Paramananda is Prachaksha, is directly perceived or perceptible to a Vedic scholar. Scholar means one who has understood, lived the Vedic principles. So that Paramananda, Ananda, the supreme bliss which is directly experienced by a man who is well learned in Vedas, that bliss, that which is available to a man of learning. So that Paramananda, the supreme bliss alone, is seated in the Purusha, and the same bliss alone is seated in Aditya. Which bliss you are talking about, Supreme Paramatma? That which is experienced directly by a man of realization. See, that is the meaning. Yah Paramananda Srotriya Prachaksho Nirdishtaha. So that supreme bliss which was indicated as perceptible directly Prachaksha to a Srotriya, a Vidwan, a wise man, that alone And which Paramananda bliss we are talking about? Not Brahmana Ananda Hiranyagarbha joy. No, 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 no. You can't make that is Anand. Maybe Hiranyagarbha joy is different. Brahma. But here again Bhagavan Acharya says, Yasya ekadesham brahmadini bhutani sukarhani upajivanti. That bliss, on the particle of which, on a small portion of that bliss, on a drop of that bliss, on which brahmadini, right from Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, up to all beings, up to the lowest being, all of them are depending on the drop of the bliss. So that bliss, out of which the drop of that bliss, on which, right from Brahma, all beings are depending for their own joy. So that Paramanandam, which is directly perceived or experienced by a Shrotriya, and that which is seated in the Aditya, and that which is again lodged in every being in one's own heart, which is referred as Saha Yaha. All is one. So, Sa Ya Iti Nirdishyate Kosau Ayam Purushe Yasya Asau Aditye Yah Paramananda Srotriya Prachaksho Nirdishtaha Yasya Ekadesham Brahmadini Bhutani Sukarhani Upajivanti. So, again on the particle of which all the beings subsist, right from Brahma, right? That supreme bliss, Saha Yasya Asau Aditya Iti Nirdishyate. That supreme bliss alone is seated in the Aditya. So that bliss which is seated in Aditya, that bliss which is seated in the human being, in us, in every being of course, but it's can be realizable only through human entity, human body, human upadhi. So, Sayascha Asau Aditya iti nirdishyate sa ekaha. That is the thing. These two are one alone. Which one? The consciousness which is residing in the jiva, in the individual body, and that supreme consciousness which is consciousness which is residing in the Aditya. These two are nothing but the supreme bliss alone. That Ananda Swarupa, because where already we saw, there is no bliss of Brahman, because Ananda, Anandi, the difference is, doesn't exist there. When we have already seen, Sateva Chit, Chideva Anandaha, Satchidanandaha. So there is no question of bliss of Brahman, bliss eva Brahman. It is not that Brahma ka joy. No, Brahma eva Ananda Swarupa. That we saw. Therefore, Paramananda, Paramatma, Paramananda is same. What is Paramatma? Paramananda only. What is Paramananda? Paramatma only. Because they are inseparable. Therefore, that Paramatma or Paramananda Swarupa, which is residing in the sun and which is residing in the Jiva, he, the one who had entered himself, having Srštva, having created, and the one who is referred as Prachaksha to Shrotriya, and that bliss, a particle of that bliss upon which, depending on which, all the beings right from Brahma, they subsist. That Paramatma alone is seated in Aditya. So the Ekaha, that Paramatma who is seated in Aditya and also the Jiva, these two are one. So Ekaha. That is the thing. So Ekaha, Saya Evam with okay. Now first one, declaration. The one who is there in the me, the consciousness, individual, and the consciousness which is in the sun. They are one. Now why sun is chosen? That all will come later on. Now, how bhinna pradeshastha ghata akasha ekatvat. Like a space in a pot and the out space, the space outside the pot. A space is there in the pot. So the space in the pot and the space outside the pot are one and the same. Ghatakasha, Mahakasha. So Ghatakasha and Mahakasha are one and the same. There is no difference between the space in the pot and space outside the pot. It is one. Similarly, there is no difference between the consciousness which is in the Lord Son and the consciousness which is residing in the Jiva. Both are one and the same. Only upadhi difference. Upadhi means matter or limited adjunct in English. Upadhi, I think you understood. Upadhi bheda. That is the thing. Now the question is asked now. Nanu, objection. Tan nirdeshe sayaschayam purusha iti avisheshatah adhyatmam na yukto nirdeshaha yascha ayam dakshine akshan iti tu yuktah prasiddhatvat. Now, tan nirdeshe, that you are defining or describing that Brahman, the bliss, sorry. Tan means here Brahma, joy. So in describing that Paramatma, the Paramanandam, what did you say? You say Sayaschayam Purusha iti. You said that one he who is residing in the Purusha. Iti avisheshataha. Now you are generally told that the one who is residing in this Purusha, in this Adhyatma, in this in me, in the Purusha. It is what? There is no specific point or location you did not mention. Where in the person the Paramatma is residing. For example, just example. उस कमरे में है, whatever is वस्तु, उस कमरे में है, जरा देखो. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, उस कमरे में कहाँ? कमरा में एग्जाम्पल ठीक नहीं है. हॉल, बड़ा हॉल है, उसमें देख लो. हॉल में कहाँ? किस कोने में? So it is a avisheshatah. In generally you have mentioned that the one who is residing in the body, but you didn't mention because Shastra speak about it. So what did Shastra say? So avisheshatah adhyatmam na yukta nirdesha, and it is not proper actually. So avisheshatah adhyatmam na yukto nirdesha. So in general he is in the human person, but it should not be referred like that. With respect to Jiva, it should not have been referred like that in general, Samanya Rupena. Kyonki, because it is very prasiddhatva, it is very popular in scriptures everywhere. We come across, Yaschayam dakshine akshan iti tu yuktaha, the one who is seated in the right eye. We also saw in Upanishads earlier. The Purusha who is seated in the right eye, and the one who is seated in the Aditya, both are same. Therefore, we say that Aditya is the Adhisthana Devata for right eye, left eye is Chandrama, right eye is Surya, and this Surya and that Surya is oneness is there. All that we saw sometime in some Upanishad. Now, scriptures in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad and all that say the Jiva who is seated in the right eye. It is said like this. Right eye means don't cut and see, nothing will happen. So he is there inside. No, it is prasiddhatva. So you should have told, instead of telling that sayaschayam purushe, the one who is residing in the body, ऐसा कहने से कोई मतलब नहीं दिख रहा है मुझे, क्योंकि दक्षिणे अक्षण इति तो युक्तः. You should have been told the one who is seated in the right eye and the one who is seated in the sun, they are one. That is what makes a sense. Why should you make generalized statement? Now there, in Upanishad, this upasana is given. It is not there what happened, that the one who is seated in the right eye is asked to meditate upon and to become one with Hiranyagarbha, not Supreme Paramatma. That is upasana paddhati. There are Vedic Vedas is full of upasanas. But upasana prakriya, the methods of upasana are specially taught to the disciples by their gurus if particular required. Upasana is required, so upasana is given. So a lot of upasanas are not generally told in every Vedanta class. Now how to meditate? Thinking that even it is Hiranyagarbha upasana. So there the Supreme Self is not referred to identify with. The one who is seated in the right eye is asked to meditate and identify with Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha means he also has upadhi, samasti upadhi he is holding. So it is not the supreme self here. So that is the meaning. That is the correct answer there. So Acharya says same thing. Na, because para adhikarat. Because there the upasana was meant keeping in Hiranyagarbha. But here we are not keeping Hiranyagarbha in view. We are keeping Supreme Brahman itself as view. So where is the jiva seated in the body? There is huge shastras are there. Very many shastras are there describing about upasanas, techniques of upasanas. So now, it is not correct because your logic is not correct. Para adhikarat. Here discussion is about Supreme Self. Not Hiranyagarbha as it was mentioned in Upasana portions of Upanishads, such as Brihadaranyaka. No. Here the topic of discussion is Supreme Self. So, para adhikarat. Parohi atma adhikrutaha. Here the Supreme Self alone is described. It has been described in Taittiriya Upanishad. Taittiriya Upanishad is to make the seeker identify with Supreme Brahman. It is not to make the seeker identify with this Hiranyagarbha. So, here, which Atma? Atman which has already been described. What is that? Adhikrutaha adrushye anatme bhishasmadvata pavate saishanandasya mimamse iti. Already been said in Upanishad many statements. What is that? Adrushye anatme. In this, adrushya is in the imperceptible, and also anatme in the bodiless Supreme Self. If you identify adrushye anatme abhayam pratishtam vindate, and also bhishasmat vatah pavate, because of the fear of whom the winds blow, and also sa esha ananda samimamsa iti. This is the Ananda Mimamsa, which is directly evaluating of various bliss available to various beings on various lokas, ultimately referring in comparison with the Paramananda. So Mimamsa is given. So in and all these statements of Taittiriya Upanishad, we are now discussing about the Supreme Paramatma and not Hiranyagarbha as Upasana. So the topic under discussion is Paramatma, Supreme Paramatma, Paramananda Swarupa, not Vyashti. So therefore, your question that, yaschayam dakshine akshaniti tu yuktaha prasiddhatvat, because samanya rupena, in generally it is said that the one who is seated in this person, but that is not correct because you didn't mention the location here. That is not correct because discussion is now here about the Supreme Brahman as the Upasana, Upasya. So, or Lakshya, the goal. Paramatma Vijnanam cha Vivakshitam. Here, what is sought to be taught, what is taken, what is intended to be described is Supreme Brahman, not Hiranyagarbha, or not any other Upasana. So, Paramatma Vijnanam cha Vivakshitam. Tasmat Parayeva nirdishyate sa ekaha iti. So in this sa ekaha, the one who is residing in the body and also one who is residing in the Aditya, both are one. This one is referred to not Hiranyagarbha as the one who is pervading the cosmic and the individual entities, but here the Eka is referring to Supreme Brahman as Adhisthana, as support of all these things. So the Ekaha is the one. Now what is that is indicated by the word one? They attain oneness. Oneness between what? Between whom? The Jiva and Hiranyagarbha. Because Hiranyagarbha is also Sarva Samsara Mandala Vyapi. Hiranyagarbha is all pervading. Pervading what? Pervading all the samsara. But beyond Hiranyagarbha is Paramatma. Brahma, who is acting as substratum. So when we say Ekaha, there is only one. Which one you are referring to? Are you talking about Hiranyagarbha, who is Samsara Sarva Samsara Mandala Vyapi? Or are you referring to Supreme Brahman, who is Adhisthana? So it is now said, because Upanishad, the topic we are discussing about is Brahma here, not Hiranyagarbha. Therefore, in this Sayekaha, they are one. The one is referred to whom? Which one? Brahman alone. It is not the individual, any other thing, Hiranyagarbha, etc. Clear? So, again second doubt. Nanu Anandasya Mimamsa Prakrita Tasya api Phalam Upasamhartavyam Abhinnaha Swabhavika Anandaha Paramatma eva na Vishaya Sambandha Janita iti. Now, sir, one more doubt, sir, I am asking. Here, Anandasya Mimamsa Prakrita Tasya Prakrita. Now, is it not that the topic which we are discussing is when it has started with Ananda Mimamsa? Mimamsa means with that evaluation, Vicharana, inquiry or evaluation. So we are actually, the topic was started with evaluating the Ananda Mimamsa. Is it not in this Anuvaka? Yuvasyat sadhiva adhyayakaha ego manusha anandaha. So Ananda Mimamsa is going on. Now, tasyapi phalam upasamhartavyam. Therefore, now the result also has to be concluded. Upasamhartavyam. As what? As abhinnaha swabhavikaha ananda paramatma eva. Therefore, it should have been concluded that this ultimate ananda which is referred is now, the conclusion should have been that ultimately this ananda is abhinna, that is non-dual, intrinsic anandaha. The self is, that is natural, non-dual bliss. It should have been told like this. Now the Ananda Mimamsa mein, you are comparing two entities. When you say the one who is residing in the human being and the one who is residing in Aditya, वहाँ पे द्वैत हुआ, अद्वैत हुआ. और आप बड़े बोलते हैं कि उपनिषद पूरा ब्रह्म के बारे में बताते हैं, but your concluding should have been in Advaitic way. But the conclusion of this, what do you call, Anuvaka, and Ananda, the Mimamsa, Vicharana, or Ananda Mimamsa, that is evaluating the bliss, the conclusion is not in terms of Abhinna, Swabhavika, Ananda, Paramatma, Eva. Here what are you talking? Vishayi, Sambandha, Janita, iti. Now you are comparing two objects, Vishaya, Vishayi. Here sun is there, your Jiva is there. So Jiva Ekata with the sun, in the sun, the consciousness sun identified. Therefore the bliss is there. Therefore you are referring to two vastus and unity or identification between these two. It should have been concluded that the only Abhinna vastu is there. But your language is duality. Therefore, see, Anandasya Mimamsa Prakrita Tasyapi Phalam Upasamhartavyam Abhinna Swabhavika Ananda Paramatma Eva Na Vishaya Sambandha Janita iti. That is not Ananda born out of contact between Vishaya and Vishayi. We are not talking. You are what are you talking? You are talking about the bliss out of contact between the individual soul and the one who is seated in the sun. Yeah. So it is correct. It is not correct to say. If it is, as you mentioned, it is the topic is about Advaita Brahma, and the conclusion should have been made as Abhinna Swabhavika Ananda Paramatma. But what are you concluding? Sa yaschayam purushe, yaschasa va aditye, sa ekaha, sa evam vit, asman lokat pretya, all duality only. क्वेश्चन समझ में आया? ननु in between other student is clarifying this student's doubt. अरे ऐसा नहीं बाबा, काउंटर ऑब्जेक्शन। तो ऐसा कैसे बोल सकते हैं? ननु तद अनुरूप एव अयम निर्देश, इज इट नॉट? दिस इज इंडिकेशन। क्यों? सयश्चायम पुरुषे यश्चासौ आदित्य स एक इति भिन्न अधिकरणस्थ विशेष उपमर्देन। देखो, the one who is seated in आदित्य और one who is seated in individual, ये दोनों एक ही है। इसका मतलब क्या है? the विशेष उपमर्देन, the adjectives are removed, upadhis are removed. तो उपाधि, we are removing upadhis and indicating oneness only. तू क्या ऐसा बात करता है बीच बीच में? जिसमें फॉर एग्जाम्पल द शुगर, the cause of the sweetness in rasgulla, that is sugar, and the cause of sweetness in jalebi or jangri, that is sugar. Both are same. माने the sugar in gulab jam or whatever it is, sugar in jalebi or whatever it is, both are same. इसका मतलब क्या है? जिस चीज से जलेबी बनी वो सारा चीज को हटा दो, जिस वस्तु से बनी, वॉट एवर द मैटर, अदर मैटर अदर देन शुगर, इसमें भी अदर देन शुगर हटा दो, तो क्या रह गया? शुगर। तो देयर आर टू शुगर्स, दिस इज गुलाब जाम शुगर, दैट इज जिलेबी शुगर। ऐसा नहीं कि शुगर शुगर ही है, तो इट इज इंडिकेटिंग टू वननेस ओनली। तो विशेष उपमर्देन भिन्न अधिकरणस्थः। So there are so many attributes are there pertaining to different loci. One is the upadhi is aditya, other is jiva. So jiva upadhi individual is removed, aditya upadhi is removed, but बाद में दोनों जो है अंदर की चीज वो एक ही है। So it is indicating to oneness only करके बीच वाला समझा रहा है। फिर पहले वाला बोलता है शंका, तो ऐसा बात मत करो, as if you know, you are not my teacher. बीच बीच में तू क्यों आता है? तुम चुप रहो, इरिटेटिंग, you're irritating। मैं तुमसे पूछा क्या? मैं टीचर से पूछ रहा हूँ, तू बीच में क्यों आता है? तो गुस्सा करके वो बता रहे, ओ वो भी तो ठीक है यार, तू बकवास मत करो। Even then, ननु एवमपि आदित्य विशेष ग्रहणम अनर्थकम। But even then, why should you take of all the objects of the universe only आदित्य? काम धंधा नहीं है क्या? तो बोलो what do you call the one who is seated in this purusha, the one who is seated in that purusha, both are same, ऐसा कह सकते हैं ना? तो सीधा तुम आदित्य तक क्यों गया? Of all the objects in the universe, why did you choose आदित्य? It is useless to take aditya. So aditya grahanam anarthakam. Even then, what your logic is, remove the two different conditions, the conditionings you remove, and what is seated in that is attributes, qualities, attributes, upadhi if you remove, and what is seated in between aditya and this jiva purusha is one and the same. Even if you say ठीक है, but why should you choose आदित्य? What is speciality of आदित्य?
It removes the darkness, brings light and
तो ये सब कुछ नहीं है, हम तो देखते हैं। बस शास्त्र चिंतन इज डिफरेंट। अपना इसलिए ना मैं स्टडी ग्रुप को भी डांटता हूँ, इसीलिए सब दिस प्रश्न हैज कम्स इन स्टडी ग्रुप। चलो अपना अपना विचार प्रकट करो। भगवान ऊपर है ना, तो ऊपर उठ के देखना पड़ेगा आदित्य को, इसलिए आदित्य। क्या पागल है, क्या बकवास हम करते रहते पता नहीं स्टडी ग्रुप में। वो आप जानते हैं ना, इसलिए मैं नहीं आता हूं। और आम को बिठा के आप बोलते हैं स्वामी जी हाँ कहो ना तो भिक्षा नहीं देंगे। तो वो डर भी है मेरे को। तो वाई शुड आई से हाँ, तो बेटर अवॉइड। Otherwise, people come and They don't come to ask us. They come to take confirmation from us about their stupid thinking. ये मेरे अनुभव की बात मैं कह रहा हूं आपसे. भैया ऐसा नहीं है, पहले आ कहो, देन वहां बाहर जाके बताएगा और स्वामी जी ने बताया. Dangerous people. Very लोक व्यवहार and also in शास्त्र. बोथ में हमारा ऑथराइजेशन ऑथेंटिकेशन के लिए आते हैं लोग. So here, why this Aditya is taken into consideration? Now see. Na anarthakam. Are Baba, it is not useless. Why Aditya is taken? Let me tell you. Utkarsha, apakarsha, apoha arthatvat, द्वैतस्य ही मूर्त अमूर्त लक्षणस्य पर उत्कर्षः सन् अभ्यन्तर्गतः सह चेत् पुरुषगत विशेष उपमर्देन परमानन्दम् अपेक्ष्य समो भवति न कश्चित् उत्कर्षो अपकर्षो वा तां गतिं गतस्य इति अभयं प्रतिष्ठां विन्दत इति उपपन्नम्. That is the meaning. नहीं, why added? Utkarsha, apakarsha, apohartatvat. Now what is that now? Why we have taken? See, there are two things are taken. If you want to, so utkarsha, the superiority, and what call apakarsha, inferiority. In order to remove the superiority and inferiority, which are superiority and inferiority are due to upadhi. Now, why Lord Sun is the object in this universe, which is an excellent object, both in terms of its subtlety and the gross wise, both also, because what is the universe? Universe is consisting of gross and subtle objects. तो उसमें से सबसे उत्कृष्ट वस्तु से मैं आपको तादात्म्य कर देखना पड़ेगा. So what is the highest object in terms of what you call both the subtle wise and subtlety and also gross wise? Excellent among them. The sun is considered as the most excellent object. Upadhi. Object means we have upadhi. In the universe. Why? Sun is a source of everything. It is a source of full knowledge, source of energy. So it's the best object, Utkrishta Vastu, wherein the reflected consciousness of Brahman is maximum available. Why? It is the best upadhi. Got the point? The Atyuttama Sreshta Vastu in this Srishti is Aditya. Now see, just think, who is Aditya? The one who manifested first in the universe. The one who is last to disappear from the universe. The one from whom all the gross objects have come. The one and all pranamaya sharira is surviving because of the prana in the Surya Bhagavan. And the life is supplied by Surya. So the center of the universe is the sun, and it is a total life, total intelligence. So it is called Utkrishta Vastu in the creation. Superior object it is. Now abhi dekho, if you want to eliminate differences, ab dekhiye, when are you considered as the champion? When you defeat the number one in the world. Chess में या न तो cricket में कुछ भी किसी में भी, when do you become the champion? When you can defeat the number one in the world. So now Utkrishta Vastu is taken. अब देखिए, if I take another Vastu, maybe inferior Vastu, in between Vastu if I take, and compare that this person who is seated in this, the consciousness in this Purusha, and the consciousness in that higher being, maybe not Aditya, in between, is one. Then the question will come, ठीक है, उसके साथ तो तादात्म्य हो गया, बट इससे भी परे वस्तु है। तो जहां तक अपनी बुद्धि के अनुसार इन अवर सोलर सिस्टम और इन अवर यूनिवर्स, to what object we can compare is sun, Surya Bhagavan, because it is on the other side of the duality mein, is on the other side, top. So utkrishta apakarsha first condition is what, first purpose is what, to remove inferiority and superiority. And so if you want to remove the inferiority and superiority, so superiority in whom? The most superior object in the universe. Dvaitasya hi, what Aditya is what? Dvaitasya, sun, in the sun, highest perfection of duality is seen. Dvaita mein highest perfection in duality is seen in sun. Murta amurta lakshanasya paramutkarshaha. Paravutkarshaha savitru abhyantargataha. In the sun, savitru abhyantargataha. With the form and form, which is comprising of form and formless. What is sun? It is a comprising of both the form and the formless. Why Jyoti Swarupa, no? Aditya is Jyoti Swarupa. And Aditya is looking like form, but formless actually. You can pass through the Aditya. There is no solid structure, substance there, like a fire. Fire is what? Both the form and the formless. And sun is representing both gross and subtle. And we have saw also, this Aditya alone is the link between this world and the world above. A lot of meanings are there, not one. That's why in Ishavasya Upanishad also he says, no? Huh? He requests Lord Sun only. So, in the sun, highest perfection of duality is seen, both of comprising of form and formlessness. Sachet, now Purushagata Vishesha Upamardhena. Now, Paramanandam Apeksha Samobhavati. Now imagine, so what is happening? Paramananda, the supreme bliss is there. Now, what are you doing now? That the differences, the upadhi, differences or upadhi, limited adjuncts within the jiva, individual soul, the conditionings that are there in the individual soul, the upadhi which are there, attributes which are there, if they are removed, right? And suppose जीव में जो परिच्छिन्नता is there, limitedness is there. In the जीव में जो परिच्छिन्नता को हटा दिया, then what will happen? The one who is seated in jiva, in the individual, becomes one with the one who is seated in the sun. Now, once you remove your upadhi, then automatically other upadhi gets deleted. Because you are identified with the one in him. So that upadhi also disappears. So that's why it said, Paramanandam apeksha samo bhavati na kaschit utkarsho apakarsho va tam gatim gatasya. For the one who attains that goal, for him there remains neither utkarsha and apakarsha, neither superiority nor inferiority. What I did, I cannot remove the upadhi of Surya Bhagavan. I can only remove my upadhi, that is, I can shake myself, I can drop all the qualities, attributes in me. I can become freed from upadhi. When I become free from upadhi, I automatically become one with the one who is seated in Aditya. So, then what happened? Gatasya, then iti abhayam pratishtam vindata. Once this duality is removed, then what is happening? It is iti upapannam. It is reasonable, quite reasonable to say that he attains state of fearlessness. So Surya Bhagavan is taken because it is utkrishta vastu in the universe. The highest the superiority, the acme of the superiority in duality. Therefore, sun Aditya is taken as a point of for upasana or comparison. So sayekaha, the one who is seated in the highest, the one who is in the, both are actually one. तो इसीलिए suppose even we want to compare with somebody in life. We want to compare with somebody in life and say, oh, he is able to do it, so I can also achieve it, or she is able to do it, so I can also achieve it. मैं कहता हूं कि even in comparison also we are miser, very miser, कंजूस. और आपका कंपैरिजन किससे करते हैं आप? जो आदमी आपके सामने 2 कदम आगे बढ़ते जा रहे हैं उसके साथ आपका बड़ा दुश्मनी, बेशर्म है. यदि आप कंपेयर करना हो, why don't you compare with Lord Sun directly? So यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासौ आदित्ये स एकः. Your jealousy is what? Not because of somebody had attained the supreme state of consciousness, someone has achieved Buddhahood, someone has become saved great Chinmayananda, or someone has attained Ramana Maharshi स्थिति या दक्षिणामूर्ति, someone has attained highest state. उनके प्रति आपका jealousy नहीं है, comparison नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं. बेशरम सिर झुक के जाते हैं. और आपका दुश्मनी किसके साथ है? आपके साथ से पहले जो 1 कदम आगे है, बस उससे कंपेयर करते हैं. कंजूसी लोग. कंजूस है कि नहीं? Miser in your comparison itself. You are very miser. That is how the human beings are living, cheap, third-rate life. किसी को 1 श्लोक ज्यादा आ गया for comparison. उपनिषद से forget about all this. उत्कृष्ट वस्तु से कंपेयर करो तादात्म्य. यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासौ आदित्ये स एकः. What are you doing? You are comparing with other upadhi. They are actually here comparing between that which is seated in this lower upadhi, that which is in higher upadhi, that which is the content. Now, what are we doing comparison? We only compare with upadhis. इसका इंटेलेक्ट बहुत नॉलेज है, उपाधि. Her body is very healthy, my body is sick, upadhi. Her family is good, my family is bad, upadhi. Nonsense. So Upanishad says, you please compare with the essence of you in you with the essence on the other side, which is Utkrishta Vastu in the universe itself, and they are one. And what are we doing? We are comparing with other Nicha Nikrishta Vastu, that to Upadhi of others, not even the content in it. चलो तुझ में 2 आत्मा है, मुझ में आत्मा एक ही है. भजन गाने के लिए अच्छा है, बैठ बैठ के. तेरी आत्मा मेरी है, मेरी आत्मा तेरा है, क्या क्या की बात करते पता नहीं. भजन गाने के लिए अच्छा है. बस तू एक है और ये मैं एक है, सब एक है, मस्त है, बस वेरी गुड. वहां पे प्रसाद में ही कंपैरिजन हो जाता है. आपको 2 लड्डू मिली और मुझे एक ही मिला भजन के बाद. उपाधि. But here he says that compare not with the upadhis, that with the निकृष्ट उपाधि we are compare. ठीक है, उपाधि से कंपेयर करो बाबा. Why don't you get वज्रकाय like हनुमान जी शरीर? वो भी कंपैरिजन. उपाधि से कंपेयर करो, ठीक है, किसी और उपाधि से. Why don't you compare with your intellect with बृहस्पति इंटेलिजेंस? वहां कहाँ बहुत दूर है. तो किसके साथ कंपेयर कर रहे हो? बस हमारा पड़ोसी है. one letter she knows more than me. I know up to Y, she knows up to Z. Bekar. Vast. So, therefore, Utkrishta Vastu is Surya Bhagavan. Therefore, that is taken for comparison. That is taken for Upasana. Upasana, not even Upasana. That the Paramatma who is seated in Aditya and the same Paramatma who is expressing in Jiva, this Paramatma is one. Why this is Utkrishta Sun is taken? Because it is the Utkrishta Vastu. So Utkrishtata me, that maximum expression of Parameshwara in that Upadhi is maximum. So that Paramatma who is there and maximum ke saath yadi compare, I mean as taken for sadhana to look at it. So individual Jiva should drop his own Upadhi and then identify with the one who is seated in the sun, not with the sun's Upadhi. Then Ekata, sa Ekaha, that is the thing. Asti nasti iti anuprashno vyakhyataha. Now, in the past we saw questions, Asti nasti athato anuprashnaha uta vidvanamam lokam pretya kaschana gacchati aho vidvanamam lokam pretya kaschit samasnuta sokamayata. So anuprashnaha, we saw no? Those anuprashnas are now just brought into for another analysis. What are those anuprashnas? 3 questions were asked. Whether ignorant man after death he reaches the Supreme or not. Supreme, does he reach Supreme? Does he not reach Supreme? Or knowledge, the person who is has gained the knowledge of Brahman after leaving the body, does he attain Brahman? So anuprashna vyakhyata. We have seen that anuprashna. So regarding that, again subject goes on. So that we will take up tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.